Hello, welcome to another episode of
Hi.
Hello.
Miners of the Nexus. Today it's
Hi. How are you
three of
doing?
us only. Bardock Germs, Frodo's Foot, and me, Rastral.
Just the three of us.
We'll be building a train today and a train station to go with it. This is a mock-up Bardock Germs did. It's a bit big. We're probably
ugly.
gonna do it. Probably gonna do it a bit smaller. Let's see how that turns out. And here are three different sizes of wheels. Four actually. So, what size are we gonna use?
For the big wheels, because the front of the train would have bigger wheels. Look at it from the front, actually, because that doesn't do it justice. We're going to use this one here for the big wheels. The big wheels we're not going to use, and then we're going to use these slightly smaller wheels, perhaps for the front of the train, and these small ones for the wagons,
Cool.
the passenger and the merchandise ones or whatever.
Cool. So we are. Glenn Raz gave us an idea. Thanks for that one, Glenn Raz. He told us to make some rails using wood and steel iron blocks, and we could put the actual rails in the middle. So we're gonna set the train on these rails, the artificial rails, and what we want to do is end up, like when we actually use a cart, end up inside the actual train in one of the wagons, and then you'll exit from one of the big wagons onto the actual station to get that look of authenticity.
I'm putting on some gravel here because in the Wild West stations they always had. I think nowadays they do also.
Yeah, gravel under the tracks.
But does it look okay? It blends the tracks a bit with the brown.
It looks okay to me. Maybe we can use another type of brown for the tracks, although we're gonna have to change them all.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
So let's get the tracks down first, and then we'll get back to you. We're finishing off this part of the rails. We won't do it all, we'll just extend it a bit further until you can't see it for the moment. But we came across a body of water here, so we have had to do a little bridge here, just to show you that. We're filling in the space with stone so that it looks like the little stone pebbles, gravel that's used in under the actual tracks on the railways.
Because the gravel in this texture pack doesn't look as like gravel that much.
Yeah, it looks too
Earthy.
So the actual railway thing, the railways didn't stand out. The wood on the railways didn't stand out much. So we've gone with the lighter stone. Double F has started the station here.
Yep.
This is going to be the entrance to it, or the exit, depending which way you're coming from. So yeah, just starting out really.
Yeah, we're just gonna do the facade because we need to leave space for Lengonzo to do his magic.
Yep, and that means
This is
the redstone.
redstone. Yeah, because this is going to be an actual functioning train, not the big train, but it's going to be a train station, so you can actually travel to all our other worlds from here.
Yep.
If you haven't seen our other worlds,
Not
check
worlds,
them out.
towns and cities.
Yeah, well,
That's
it's
what
a whole new world. A whole new world.
So yeah, we'll carry on. Sorry, you're gonna say something?
No, yeah, I was going to say that I said worlds because it kind of reminds me of the different worlds in Disney World.
Right. They're so different from each other, no?
Yeah, because this is like frontier town or whatever.
Yeah. We'll finish off this and get back to you with a little bit more progress. Here we are doing the wheels of the train. Well,
The wheels of the train go round and round, round and round, round and round. Sorry.
Yep.
Sorry about that.
so Bardock Germs has clearly lost his mind, but he's doing the wheels of the train. We were thinking of how the actual train is going to turn around once it reaches the end here. Might do a shoot off from the rails this way, but making them round is a bit hard. Plus we'd have to do it all the way here so that the wagons aren't in the way when it's turning around. We'll see how that goes. For now we're just going to leave it as it is. And here Double F is finishing off the station.
Yep.
So as you can see, pretty straightforward, station-y looking thing. And here on the outside there would be the platform where the people will get off and onto the actual train. Inside would make the tickets like we explained before. We're waiting for Dengonzo to be able to wire the whole thing up.
Yup.
So how have you done these wheels? Basically just using...
Upside down steps, so it's one block in the middle. Then, hey, you just stood on my block there. One block in the middle. Get out the way, man.
Okay.
Trying to build here.
One block in the middle.
Then a couple of upside down steps. Then on top of those upside down steps, some blocks. On top of those blocks, some right way up steps. And then in the very middle, another block. There, like that.
So pretty straightforward stuff.
Yeah, that is a medium-sized wheel. And the big wheel is going to be this one. So it's 2 blocks. Let's see if I can replicate this. It's going to be 1, 2, 3. Whoa. So 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. And it's going to start here. So it's going to be 2 blocks in the middle this time.
So the bigger wheels go at the further back in the train? Is that how it goes?
Yeah, I get the pun there. It starts off, it's got 2 small wheels, then it's got 2 big wheels, and then, well, it depends on the train, obviously, but the one I'm looking at for reference is like that. And most of them, the ones I've seen are like that, so I'm just going to go with that.
Okay.
So then it's 2 up. 2 here. And 2 here, and actually we made it to look a bit rounder by having some upside down steps here on the edges. Some steps there, and upside down step there. So now it looks slightly round like that. Those are the big wheels.
Cool.
We've used brick because it's the darkest looking of the stones. Well, I'm no expert on steam trains, but from what I can see from the pictures and general knowledge, this is the steam engine right here at the front of the train. This golden thing would be the compressor, I guess, where the steam is sent. A piston. No, a piston. I think it's a piston. And the piston would move these little, the technical term I think is spriggans. Would move these
The chugga chuggers.
The chugga chuggers. It would move the chugga chuggers, which in turn would make the wheels go round. Good thing Dengonzo isn't here today because he'd be having a field day.
Yep.
He's actually, I think he's watching the Lone Ranger film for inspiration.
He's doing some homework.
He's doing some field research. So now what I'm doing here is building the front part of the train. The train is going to be pointing in that direction over there. And yeah, pretty basic stuff there. We'll get back to you once that is done.
Hey, Double F.
Howdy.
So you finished the station already, I see.
Yep. Been working on it all night long.
Alright, and we see Dengonzo's here. He's come back from the movies. How was the movie, Dengonzo?
Hi, old Silver! I went to see the Lone Ranger.
I guess you liked it then.
Yeah, I used to watch it when I was a kid. Black and white.
Nice.
Did they do it any justice?
Yeah, nah, well, not really. Nothing to do with the original. Well, it was entertaining.
Cool. Well, Double F is going to give us a little tour of the station. You're welcome to join us, Dengonzo, and see what's in store for you in the future when you have to do the red wiring.
It's a bit of a project here for you.
Let's see if my shoulder gets better.
Go for it, Double F.
Nobby. Awesome name. So basically you can come in through either this side, which is on the main street side, or if you're coming into Los Taquitos, you can come straight in through here.
Well thought out.
Multiple entrances. And then on the inside it's pretty basic. Just some seating areas. And this is where Dengonzo is going to have to work his magic.
So where's the train track?
Out here. And this time you've got it's a bit of a twist thingy. The train actually goes through this humongous train.
Okay.
So what we want to do is, we explained before to the viewers, is, I'll explain it again. There'll be a carriage back here, so that you have a visual idea now. There's a carriage back here. The train track will end up in the actual carriage, and then you'll get off of the carriage onto this platform here and arrive at the actual train station. That's the idea. Anyway, let's see how that works out. So you can also see the train is coming along swiftly. Back here we have the mechanics or the engineers or whatever you call the guy room thing. He'll be putting the coal into this furnace here so that the steam is produced and the actual train can move. And then you have the train shaping up at the front here. Now we have to do the back and the carriages and all the wagons and stuff that the train actually has. Here we can see Dengunzo is in his comfort zone, building a selector thingy for the train station.
Yep, so this one's gonna be pistonless.
Pistonless.
Cool. You see the old ones we had pistons. This one hasn't got any pistons.
Cool.
So it's silent that way.
Silent but deadly. And here we have Double F and BJ.
Hey, don't call me that.
That's gonna stick now. So
BJ.
BJ.
Is it sticky?
Yeah,
BJ?
sticky, quite sticky.
What do you say? BJ?
BJ.
Not
Bardock
BJ,
Germs,
okay.
BJ.
You
So
just call me Germs. That will be fine.
Double F
That
and
was
BJ
suffice.
over here, and they're building the actual carriage, the place where the passengers will sit, basically.
Yup.
Yup. And the problem we had is, as it was being too big.
That's all, folks.
Sorry, as it's too tall, we were having trouble with the actual entrance to the wagons because the passengers couldn't get in. So we've made it a bit shorter, this one, compared to the actual driver's spot, if you will.
Conductor
thingy. So I hope I'm making myself clear. Probably not, but anyways.
Sort of.
So we'll continue with these. We'll probably make 2 of these carriages and then a few wagons with maybe some coal or wood on them, in them, and I think that would be most of it done. We have completed this wagon back here, this passenger wagon. Passenger carriage. Thanks for the correction. So I'll show you a bit inside. You've got these places where people can put their luggage and all that stuff, and these chairs, benches with tables. This is first class travel. You've got the little red carpet here, very nice indeed. And I'll show you the outside as well. Both sides are pretty much the same. So now you can see what we were going for. You'd end up with the smaller railway over here, with the minecart over here, then you can exit down to the actual station. So that's what we're going for. We're just going to replicate 1 more carriage and then 2 maybe smaller wagons with some goods like wood, as I said before, or coal. And I think we'll leave it at that, won't we?
Yep, pretty much.
That's good.
Here we have the final product. The train is now complete. You can see both carriages, and at the back here we've got the coal train, the coal cart thing, the wooden cart. And is this a house? Is this like a hillbilly?
No. This is a prison.
A prison.
Transporting prisoners. Be careful not to open.
Oh
It's too very
my word!
careful.
No,
It's
I haven't opened, but I can see the prisoner. Is that the famous cow?
Yep. Managed to catch him. Actually, there was a villager in here, and it's gone.
Evil Dan.
Uh-oh.
We have an escapee. So we're gonna have to sort that out and make this a bit safer.
Yeah, well, I put buttons on the inside because obviously we need to get out of here once we get in there.
Yeah, well, the prisoner got out, obviously.
The prisoner has escaped.
Anyway,
That didn't make it very, very safe.
no. Tengonzo has finished the proper powered rail, the proper rails, the proper, what do you call it?
Cart system.
Cart system. So I'll show you a bit here.
Oh, but I want to mention something before you show that, though.
Okay, sorry.
The coal train, before
Yeah.
any of you guys snipe us down, shoot us down in flames,
It's true.
is meant to go behind the main steam engine. Right here, where the conductor and stuff is.
Yep.
We kind of forgot about it, and I added it back there, but with the magic of MC Edit. I'm going to move it next week. I'm going to move it to the front, so it will be here in between both carriages. So yeah, next week's video we'll show you that how it's ended up looking. But for now, yeah. Carry on.
Okay, so I'm just gonna get on a cart and show you where it ends up. Bear with me a second. We're gonna have to make something like rails around this, so that, or fences around this, so that the horses don't get in the way.
Yeah. There used to be a big problem. I'm not sure if they fixed that in the future builds, in the future updates, not future updates, in the past updates. Cows used to get into the carts.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not sure if that still happens.
So you see, now we end up here at the front carriage, and if you exit this way, you'll be exiting onto, well, sorry, a bit of lag there, exiting onto the train station that Double F built the other day. So you'd arrive here, and then you can exit to the town of Los Taquitos this way. Beautiful. Or you can exit this way to exit the town and go grab your cart and drive off, or your horse, and drive off into the distance or whatever. This obviously we're going to take off. The horse is working on some redstone over here.
Dengonzo has turned into a horse.
Yeah, it's taking Dengonzo's place. So as he's injured at the moment, we've been using a horse.
Yeah, it's not really Dengonzo. It's Mr. Ed posing as Dengonzo.
Yeah. So yeah. Anything you want to add, BJ?
Nope. We've only made this train go to one destination, which is Cobbleton, and then from Cobbleton, you'd get to the other parts. But you showed the way in. The way out is a bit more complex.
Is it?
So yeah, we come in this way.
Shall I follow?
Yeah. There's a button here that you press, and it calls the cart.
Okay.
Because if you notice, the cart that you arrived on has left. You see that button behind you, next to the door?
Yeah.
That one sends the cart back. So if you step on it, show the viewers. See, cart goes back. So when you arrive, you press this button, and maybe I press it too quick because the other one is still making its way.
So you've screwed it up now.
No, we'll probably get 2 carts instead. No, just one.
Cool.
So
flawless.
Yeah. So then you go through, get on the cart,
and you press to go.
Yep. Press to go.
Back to Cobbleton. Long time no see. Whoa.
Yeah, it doesn't work. That is the problem that I was going to. Hold on, there's a tripwire missing here.
Yeah, I might have broken that before.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah,
then.
sorry. I was trying to get off the cart, didn't realize you had to press shift to get off the cart now, and broke all the wires and all these things.
Yeah, that's a pro tip right there. You need to press shift to get off things now since the horse update. So if you're not careful, you
break
might
everything.
Yeah, you might break everything.
Shall I try that again?
Yep, try that again.
Okay.
Hopefully you didn't break anything else.
Probably did. Just saying. Nope.
There we go.
Now we're golden.
So the tripwire. So if you get off with shift and you come over this way, or you're going back to Cobbleton.
Going back to gold.
Oh, okay. So the tripwire is to send the carts into the cart dispenser. From there, it just gets stacked, and that dispenses carts when you call them. So pretty efficient stuff.
Cool.
That.
Oh! I just got another cart on my face.
Anyway, the cart isn't finished, so you can't.
Whoa!
You can't actually make it to Cobbleton.
All right. Cool. That's it for today. That's our train and train station done. Hope you've liked it. Remember to rate, subscribe, and comment. And see you next time. Bye bye. Hey, I just found Billy the Goat, the prisoner. He's making a run for it.